Hello. Only 2 more challenges remain. I'm doing glass cannon first because I'm less bad at it than the other one. So let's go. We are Judas and we have Epic Fetus, which is pretty good, but it's combined with Loki's horns, which occasionally make it kind of scary to use because it'll oftentimes turn your singular sort of shots into 4 rockets falling from the sky, and it's very easy to get confused and then accidentally damage yourself. And that's what we're trying to avoid this day. Today we're trying to avoid hitting ourselves, but we managed to hit 2 spiders at once that way, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, the movement of the 4 bombs that are falling out of the sky is a bit... I'm not used to it very much. It really rarely occurs, and it more often happens during this challenge than any sort of normal gameplay. So we're just gonna have to try not to die during this. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're just gonna be easy peasy because we've got Epic Fetus, and we're actually getting a fair amount of tinted rocks right now. Which is nice because that makes a whole bunch of the lovely little soul hearts appear. And that means we're not going to be dead. And not being dead is pretty good. Having 2 Epic Fetus runs in a row, a little bit silly, I suppose. But this one, well, it's not even really different because, like, it is, I suppose, a little bit different because of the, like, Loki's horns. But overall, the main concept of the run is going to be fairly similar to the one that we saw the other day. Whenever that day may have been. But whatever, I don't care. I need to get this challenge over with. And challenge number 3, I'm just really quite terrible at. I don't even know how far we have to go in this challenge, but... yeah, the main thing is that you're just playing as Judas, I suppose, so you don't have nearly as much red hearts from the get-go, but because we've gotten so many tinted rocks, it doesn't even matter. Like, we're just entirely fine in this particular regard because we got so many soul hearts. And the soul hearts are keeping us alive. I am definitely going to see if my shop's over here, though. And let's try that again. Or my secret room, rather, not my shop. Ooh. Hey, we actually got our devil deal on the 3rd one over there. So that's kind of neat. Because if we got it on any of the other chests, then it wouldn't have worked as effectively. And that's a speed down. Let's not take any more of those. But yeah, we'll just keep going. I suppose one of the differences is that there's no item rooms right now, I guess. But it doesn't really matter. Because unless we find, like, quad shot, it wouldn't really have mattered all that much. We're entirely fine in terms of items. And most items just don't do a whole lot with Epic Fetus, so, you know, whatever. Just a little bit there. We're just gonna blow up everyone and have a good old day. And that's what we gonna do. Boobity boobity boo. Like, it's kind of hard to commentate on runs like this as well, just because it's like, well... And now I'm using Epic Fetus on this dude, who then instantly dies. And then we're using Epic Fetus on the next one. Guess what? Wasn't very strong against that particular attack either. And so it sort of goes on for a period of time. At least we didn't find a million tinted rocks in this floor, so... you know, made it a little bit more difficult. Gurglings, one of the hardest bosses with Epic Fetus, I'd say. And we've already seen this devil deal, so we're just gonna keep going. I'm tempted to just try and do this as quickly as possible. If we had a map, that would be so good. Because if we had a map, then, you know, we could just, like, run as quickly as possible to the boss room over and over due to the logic of using maps, because it's just probably going to be fairly far away. That time we did bomb ourselves, thanks to Loki's horns. Thanks for that. Thanks a lot for that. Very helpful. Was there a secret room here that I even tried? No. And that's just a lot of nothing. Amnesia, perfect. Health down. Man, our pill pool is good though. That, I guess we're not going to do it too fast then, because otherwise we're apparently going to die with Epic Fetus, and that would be embarrassing. So... to avoid total embarrassment, I'm going to try to do it like this. Nice and calmly, until we have some health again. Maybe a map. Maybe something that removes amnesia, like the black candle. Black candle would be kind of nice. I don't even remember what was in our shop the previous floor, so it might have been there. And if we did miss the black candle out on that one, then that would be kind of sad, because black candle's just so good. So very good. Also, apparently these shopkeepers can drop like the 50% off item, I believe, so I should probably be blowing those up more often just in case, but it doesn't happen very frequently that he drops that, so I don't know what I should do. I don't know what I should do, guys. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. And rooms like this are kind of like tedious with the epic feeders, I suppose. But, yeah, I mean, come on. Everything does still die quite quickly. It's not like we're really having difficulty here. It's just a little bit tedious to kill single enemies when there's like 20 spiders sort of twiddling around. But whatever. In the end, we're just gonna have a good time because we're just dealing so much damage with our lovely explosives coming from the sky. And everything's great. And we got an angel room. I was kind of hoping for that actually because we got a sacred heart. That's actually quite nice. I'm still not sure how far we have to go. We probably don't have to go all the way to the Blue Bay, but I'm going to blow this dude up anyway, just for funsies. Seems like a fun idea to try and at least get a key to follow us around, even though it might be entirely pointless. Plus, there might be some soul hearts in these fires as well. It's going to take a while to blow them all up, but might be worthwhile. We already found one, so might as well look for some more. It was not to be, but we tried, so all in all, could have been worse. We're just going to keep going to the next floor and see if there's anything cool over here instead. Yeah, I forgot that we didn't have the health for that. But yeah, just gonna keep going. Just gonna keep surviving. Not much else to say, really. No secret rooms hiding in nice locations where we would be able to enter that room. It might be over here, though. And indeed it is. It would be nice if our shop was over here, but it's not. No mushrooms either, but we got luck up, so maybe with that luck we're going to find a magic mushroom inside one of these mushrooms. That'll be nice. I'm not even gonna bother. I don't like that room at all. I don't like that room normally, and with epic fetus I don't particularly like it either, because you have to do way too much dodging to survive that normally. Like there's just too many tears flying all around you. Oh gosh. Yep, that's damage. Loki's horns do really make this quite a bit scarier, just because there's just so much more scary things coming in your general direction. And all those scary things can be entirely controlled by you, but it's kind of tricky to control it in such a way that you're also still hitting the enemy, and I am that greedy. So, there's that. Yeah. There's that. So, we're just gonna try to not shoot at all and try to survive through the power of friendship. Maybe these enemies are going to see it our way. And, yeah. Maybe these enemies will be like, you know what? This dude's not so bad. Maybe we should keep him alive forever. And I'll be like, yeah. Believe that. That's good. And that's telepills. But, yeah, I'm not really sure how well that's going to work out. I will maybe use my rockets as friendship rockets to maybe persuade them in that regard simultaneously as using the friendship route. But then again, using the rockets might also be giving them the wrong message. So there's that to consider. There's a lot to consider in this instance, really. I'm going to take this health down pill with me, because there's a chance that we might get a devil deal, and then we could maybe use the devil deal, like get a heart or lose some hearts in the devil deal, and then we could use the health down pill as a health up pill instead, because that's how that works. And that's gonna be cool, maybe. And otherwise, I might accidentally use it for fun and ruin my health. So that's also a possibility. All in all, it's at least exciting. So, regardless of what happens, I'm at least going to be very excited about what happens. Wooden spoon, good. Another thing, guardian angel, sure. Would have liked not getting that in a challenge, because usually that's the item I need when I'm trying to find the last couple of items for the platinum god stuff. But whatever, we're just gonna have to live with the fact that we got it now in a challenge, and that we're just probably gonna have to get it again in the main game. But I'm sure we'll be fine. I'm not even gonna bother with you. I don't want to waste my time on a room like that. We're not really using the Book of Belial very much, I suppose. I probably should be doing that more. I probably could have done that better as well, and maybe actually have gotten the card if I did that correctly. But clearly that was impossible, and I did all I could do. I did all I could do, and there was nothing that could prevent me from not getting that thing. Oh, and Curse of the Mace is up in the side as well. It's very nice, the Curse of the Mace. But I kind of want to see my secret rooms over there. Yeah, it is. Let's go in here, though. Because I feel like a cursed room may help us on these troubling times. Oh, wow. That's a lot of Eternal Hearts on a single floor. Usually you get like one and then pray for another one. I never actually get it. Yep. Alright. And we got a health up pill now instead of a health down. So I probably actually should have taken the Guppy's Paw instead. I might actually go back for that, but I might not as well. Whatever works. I think both ways work, really. I like having a lot of like angel rooms right now. It's quite nice, actually. Oh, God! Cursed maze, though. It's really starting to piss me off. Oh my God, please stop. I'm just trying to get somewhere. Give me like a black candle. That's really all I want right now. But we got BOGO bombs. That's pretty good, I guess. And that's also one way to get my soul hearts back as well, I suppose. Would have liked mapping. Mapping would have been super useful with this particular challenge build, because then I could just run everywhere, but game doesn't want us to find happiness in these troubling times, it seems. Although that particular use of Loki's horns was fairly convenient, so I guess we got that going for us. But still, I want to find happiness. And the game's not letting me find happiness when my epic feet tied. That's another Eternal Heart. Why are we getting so many of those? I don't know. Who knows? War. We're gonna have a lot of things floating around us, at least. We're gonna be able to open the door to Mega Satan, which won't do anything. We can become Lazarus if we so desire, so that's pretty neat. We're getting so many nice options of things that we're probably never gonna use, but still. Wouldn't it be fun if we just found like an item which removed epic fetus and just gave us a regular build? I guess that would make this challenge basically the purest challenge if we did that, though. Because we just have really generic items instead. Like nothing really interesting in particular, so I guess that wouldn't actually be that funny. It would just be sort of a repetition. It would be even more of a repetition than what we've already repeated. Oh, that's actually tempting. Yeah, I might actually take this because we're like... having some sort of mapping is better than not having some sort of mapping. And even though that this just gave us the location of our super secret room and secret room, it might be enough to tell us where to go. So, yeah. It's good stuff. Our little guardian angel just actually guardian angeled away that tier right there, so that's nice. I like that. That's very kind. We should probably also be looking out for tinted rocks just in case, but... I'm feeling a little bit lazy in that regard right now. Our health situation's so good. So very, very good right now, so we don't really need to worry about such trivial things. Trivial is, by the way, a word. Don't worry about it, it definitely is. Oh, yeah, the shop still exists. I should go there first, I suppose. It's also very kind of, that mushroom thing to actually activate that one time. Probably should have remembered I even had that, but I didn't. Because I'm bad at games. But it's fine, because we haven't died to my badness just yet. I mean, we died once to my badness, but that's like once in like 50 videos, so it's pretty reasonable. Ah, bummer. Would have liked a map, but, you know, what are you gonna do? Oh. I guess we're not gonna be doing whatever is in that direction, because it's not letting us. We're gonna take the Lover's card. Why? I don't know. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I've lost complete control of my life. That's just how it is when you're playing The Binding of Isaac Rebirth on a PC. You lose all control of everything. Lose control of your survival instinct. Lose control of getting enemies to spawn inside skulls. Everything just becomes a complete nightmare. We got 36 bombs. What are we even going to use that many bombs for? I don't know. But we'll find a way to use those all. And if we don't, then that'll be a shame. Curved horn. I don't know if that does anything. It probably does, but I'm not 100% sure about that, really. Either way, I'm happy to say that our little thingy-majigger is going to be fully recharged for the next room. Book Secrets is what I'm talking about, obviously, not anything else in particular. There we go. Another angel room, because we only found 8 so far. And, nope. Don't particularly want that. Do I want anything from here? Not really. Just a bunch of junk. Just a bunch of junk. We're going downstairs. We're going to the womb. And we're going to see who's hanging out over here. Another secret room location thingy. That's not so great. I don't want secret rooms. What I really want is something that would tell me where my bosses are, or something like that. But instead, you just told me where the secret rooms are, and I don't really value that information very much. I was kind of hoping to avoid that, but I didn't. Now you have to die. Now you must die. For your insubordination. You must be removed from this planet. Once and for all. I'm pretty bad at hitting doors right now, apparently, but that's fine. We'll just ignore that and try to survive regardless. Who needs to actually hit things with weapons when we got Epic Fetus? Everything just dies anyway because of all that splash damage. Sadly, everyone's currently including me, and that's becoming a little bit of an issue right now, in terms of my survivability. But at least we recharged this thing entirely, and I'm feeling pretty confident that we are going in the right direction to fight the boss of this particular floor. Plus, we found a super secret room, which we could use to get some soul hearts from, but I'm feeling lazy. So we not gonna do that. We not gonna do that. Instead, we're gonna blow this guy up. Yeah, store credit. Completely useless from this point, and basically completely useless during this entire run so far, because we've always had enough money to buy the things we wanted. But hey, the game tried. The game made an attempt to make me happy, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Please die. Please just all be dead. I don't know where you guys are. But I would appreciate it if you stopped teleporting around, because with this particular weapon, teleporting enemies is kind of a problem. We reached Tragnid, who managed to perfectly dodge my Epic Fetus attack. Twice. We blew up one of his feet, but naturally that doesn't deal damage, but we hit him once and then he died. Because this is a video game and balancing is a strange issue sometimes. But hey, we made it to room number 2. Whoop. And we actually got a compass effect this time around, and that's not so bad. Especially since we got rid of the mushroom thing earlier, so we no longer have the ability to use that anymore. So we can now just sort of bomb our way forwards, and we'll probably be going in the right direction the entire time. Probably would be a good idea to like recharge my Book of Secrets, but then again I am very lazy. And I'm just gonna hope that the next floor is going to be very kind to me. In any case, the boss is gonna be like fairly nice to me probably. And I wouldn't be overly surprised if this is just the end of the challenge, just because the game's so very, very friendly. And just expects you to die on floor 1, and then it's like, well, you've reached it this far. You can probably beat the other bosses with this as well. Let's just end the challenge here. That would be very kind. I would appreciate that. But we'll see if that actually happens soon enough, I suppose. Did that eye just actually hit Mom? Is that a thing that happens? Because I've never actually seen that happen before, but it did look like that just happened. No, there's more to this. We have to go to Satan, or not. Huh. Huh. That's weird. What does this do? I mean, this will probably just send us to the cathedral. So I guess we might be going in that direction. Alright. Because it does look like this challenge sort of intends you to go to Satan. And I'd say Satan is probably more irritating to fight with this build than Isaac. And this will probably still count towards actually beating the challenge as well, just because you beat the floor after Mom's floor, probably. I guess we'll see what happens. Not 100% sure about this one. Let me find a tinted rock. Which is very nice. It's also quite dark right now, but that's fine. We'll just ignore that fact and use our Book of Secrets to find a dice room. Oh god, that would be kind of hilarious if we just ruined our build on the last floor and have to redo everything, but... well, that would be hilarity to the max right there. I'm okay with avoiding that particular moment of my life. Let's see what's in here. It's Super Groodoo! Boopity boop! He's dead now. Nothing of interest was there, so we're going to leave now. What if Satan was suddenly in a cathedral? That would be weird. Wouldn't that be a strange experience? I think that would be pretty wacky. Yeah. Oh my god, it's Isaac. Who would have thought? It's not Satan at all. And I think we could probably beat this guy. But yeah, Satan's kind of annoying to fight during this challenge with Epic Fetus, just because, like, his first and second phase are pretty good, but his third phase are like the legs, and they're just kind of irritating to hit, I suppose. Although they are on screen for quite a while, so it doesn't even matter all that much. But, you know, I might as well go here because we had the opportunity. We did it! Completed the challenge! We got the rules card, which is useless. But it was useful at one point before the puzzles were solved and the whatnots were thingied. So that leaves us with a single challenge remaining, head trauma, which for me is probably the hardest challenge in the game because I'm just bad at it. But that'll be interesting when we do that. And that leaves us with a couple more Isaac runs after that. And then we're done, sort of. Maybe. Almost. Not yet. But we'll get there. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And I hope to see you guys next time. Blah, blah, blah.